Let's talk about the latest news. Ladies and gentlemen, week one is finished. Okay. I'm getting very comfortable with the job, going into the store, giving them the paperwork, filling out the paperwork, understanding the paperwork. Unlike, parking the trailer, guys, it is a headache to bring this 53-foot thing into this small, tiny parking lots. And not everybody, I looked up a few threads and a few videos, and they're like, hey, if you're gonna do regional, or excuse me, if you're gonna do dedicated as your first job, you shouldn't do it because you're gonna bang up your record, meaning you're gonna crash and you're gonna have accidents and it's gonna dirty up your record. And that's not a good thing to do in your first year. And I was like, nah, bro, that means those people don't know how to drive. I really like the challenge of backing up into these parking lots, kind of tight, and then people are like trying to squeeze in everywhere, and you're like beep beep beep. It's a challenge. So I'm getting comfortable with backing up. I'm getting comfortable with unloading, right? So the 53-foot trailer is filled with these containers that are on wheels, and they're filled with stuff like products for Dollar General. And so we take all of them out. There's probably like I want to say 50 different containers, all which are filled. And then on top, there's a bunch of boxes. Honestly, I think a video would do better, but I'm not confident enough to give you. I'll give you a video when I got my own truck. But all of that, I would say it takes about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to unload the whole trailer. Obviously, you're never going to unload the whole trailer in one stop because you have 3, 4, sometimes 5 stores to go to, and each store gets a little bit. And so you unload a little bit, you go, unload a little bit, and you go, unload a little bit, and you go. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable on the road. Like, I hold my lane, I can watch the speed limit, I pay attention to the signs. Sometimes I pay attention to my exits. Dude, on the highway, I zone out. It's like I'm gone. It's like I'm in a different universe. And then my trainer's like, dude, but you about to miss the exit, dude. I'm like, oh snap, and I go. So that's the only thing. Not the only thing I struggle with, but I struggle with that. I ran a stop sign the other day. He got so mad. He didn't get mad. He was just like shocked. He was like, dude, are you stupid? Like, it's a stop sign. You gotta stop. You're a professional driver. I built a bad habit with my personal vehicle, just running every stop sign I can. I just run them, dude. There's no point in stopping, especially when it's a T. Like when a road goes like this, and I'm coming down here. If there's no roads coming here, I'm not gonna stop. Even if it's a red light, I'll just keep going because there's no point in stopping. I'll just stop. There's no cars. Anyways, bad habit. I gotta get rid of it because now I drive a semi truck. I gotta be professional. If I get some tickets, I'll be doomed. Big news today. In the morning we have to go pick up a trailer, right? We have to pick up a trailer, and then we spend the rest of the day driving around and delivering what's in that trailer to the stores. At the end of the day, we take the trailer back, we get a new one, and then we call it a day. Sometimes it plays out a little bit differently, but that's the gist of it. And so in the morning when we were going to pick up the trailer, there was another trucker there that was also working for Dollar General, but he had his personal truck. And since we were in line, I really had nothing else to do. I was like, dude, you have your own truck? Are you an owner operator? He was like, yeah. So you're not lease purchase? He was like, no, I'm an owner operator. I was like, how do you work with Dollar General? He was like, I work for Warner. Warner is a broker. I was like, what the hell? Warner is a trucking company. It's not a broker. So that was kind of confusing. And I was like, okay, well, he said he's been here for 2 weeks doing Dollar General loads for 2 weeks. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I was just trying to understand what he's doing and how he's doing it. He was like, oh, I'm an owner operator. I have my own authority. I have my own truck, my own insurance. It's my whole business. But I use the load board to find my loads. And Dollar General has been short on drivers. And so they put some of their loads on the load board for people to just come and get. And then once they have enough, they'll just stop putting it on the load board once they have their own personal drivers. With there's US Express, and then something air, ground air. I forgot what it was. Anyways, there's two companies, main companies that do all the loads. And when there's not enough drivers between those two companies, they hire random drivers that are just owner operators from the load board, and they pick up the load board. And he said he's getting loads consistently for the last 2 weeks, which is nice, because I've been told that it's $1,000 a day per load, obviously minus expenses and fuel, truck maintenance, all that stuff. But it's $1,000 a day, dude. It's like 700 net. I think so. I don't know how it works, but I think so. That's it. Well, that's not it. That's that. With regards to owner operator, that's that. An opportunity presented itself today. Rico, my driver, he said, "Hey, I am literally about to get my own truck like tomorrow. The only thing I have this coming up is vacation." I was like, and he said, "If after you get done with your training and you start working in Ohio, after I get my truck, I'm willing to partner with you that way," because he knows I work hard and he works hard. We both, like, we make a good team and we move fast. Like, he does his job, I do my job, the truck gets unloaded in no time. And he said, "I'll be a team with you. We'll have our own truck and we'll keep the truck running nonstop. And then both of us will walk out with $2,500 a week, $3,000 a week, $3,500 a week, right?" So it's like based on how hard you push, and that's how much. Depending on how hard you push, is how much you're gonna get paid. So I was open. I told him I was down, and he's like, "Cool." We've been talking a lot about owner operator stuff. I am a trainee. I've been here for a week. I've never driven a truck in my life. But the fact that our conversations primarily consist of owner operator knowledge and how to get our own truck, how to build a company, how to pay taxes, we don't really talk about hiring other drivers, because I think he just wants to drive his own truck, make money, call it a day. So that's that. But I'm super fired up to have my own company and all that stuff, and hire drivers. Oh my goodness, you guys, I cannot wait. I am gonna find out how to take my company public, initial public offering, and I'm gonna get investors from all over the world somehow to dump fat stacks of cash into this company. That way I can do it, buy new trucks, build a new website, hire HR, become self-insured, and hire 1,000 drivers and buy 1,000 trucks. And from there, you just run with it, I want to go as fast as possible. I don't want, you know what I mean? You just run with it. You ask questions, and you have a mentor, and you just go. You don't need to fucking take 10 years to do it. There's a company called me, GP something. Transat. GP Transat. GM Transat. Whatever the company is, they were like, "Hey, we've been around for 45 years. I was like, "How many trucks you guys got in the fleet?" They were like, "Well, we have 200 going, and then we're going to have 300 soon." I was like, 45 years, you only have 200 trucks. I think it's kind of slow. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. I think it's kind of slow. You should scale that shit as fast as possible. Whatever. That's just my opinion. I'm a newbie. I don't understand anything. I'm just trying to learn, and I'm trying to act. You know what I mean? Action is the key. Let's see. What else happened today? I almost got into an accident today, dude. There's a strange place that it looked like a cemetery. And it had all these things popping out of the ground, but they weren't cemetery. They're just like granite or concrete statues that are just there for sale. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like mesmerized by it. I'm like, I can't let my eyes go off of it. And there's a car that stopped in front of me, and it's only a 2-way road, one this way, or 2-lane road. He stopped. I almost ran into him. My driver and my partner were like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh snap!" I was looking at the cemetery. He's like, "Dude, pay attention." I was like, "Okay." That's that. I took a shower today at Pilot. I've been taking a shower at the warehouse. It's not that good. It's not even a shower. The only thing that makes it a shower is the fact that there's a little nozzle and it sprays water. That's it. Other than that, it's not a shower. Not big enough. Anyways, Pilot shower is pretty nice. Had a towel, had hot water. It was good. I'm happy that went well. My brother got COVID. My younger one, 15-year-old, for the second time. Oh my goodness, it's twice now. He's got it. So I want to go home and get it too. That way I had it twice. I'm immune. Super immune. That's it. Hopefully my older brother made progress with the CDL, so that way he can go to training. Within a month he'll have his CDL, and we'll both be CDL drivers, and we can be team drivers, team owner operators. Guys, that's it. Nothing else really happened today. It's my first day on my second week. Oh, I crawled under the truck. I turned it on. I opened up the hood, and I found out that this Cascadia 2019 has a X15 Cummins engine. Usually Cascadias have DD15 or DD16 engines, diesel or Detroit diesel engines, but this is Cummins engine, X15. X15 is pretty nice, fat stacks of horsepower, but it's powerful. Not nearly as powerful as the other trucks that surpass me all the time on the highway. I'm like, my truck is struggling. I got a full load and I'm going up the hill, and the fucking Peterbilt like just drives right by. I'm like, what the hell? They have more power, but allegedly this engine has a lot of power, so who knows? What I did is, and I found online a workshop manual. I gotta poop. Workshop manual, and I'm gonna skim through it to see how to take that engine apart, how to put it back together, torque specs, and maintenance intervals for each part. So when I get my own trucks, I will be I'll be able to do the paperwork, have like accountability of when each part was replaced. That way I know like their life cycles. I don't know if I should do that, but that would be kind of sweet. Or I should just start my own shop. Not my shop, put a mechanic in there, and he'll do the maintenance, and he'll do all the tracking, and all the computer stuff. And I'll give him a Nugget. Nugget is a new guy in training. Nugget's going to be cheap. The senior mechanic's going to be expensive. Guys, that's it. I have nothing else to say. All the best. Take care. Bye. I will keep you guys in a loop on further notices. Oh, last thing. I promise. Last thing. Jocelyn. She is my queen. Okay, she's my queen. She lives in California, Los Angeles, somewhere there. And I've known her for about a year and a half. And I miss her. I can't live without her. My heart hurts every day thinking about her. I want to be with her. So I'm going to, once I'm done with this training stuff, I'm going to fly my sweet ass to California, pick her up, get an apartment here for 6 months, and move in with her. So my soul can be happy. I don't know if she'll agree, because I've been a dick to her, but hopefully she accepts my my proposal, not marriage proposal. I don't know how to do that, but just for her to live with me. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, you know what I mean? Nevertheless, she's my queen. And I've been thinking about her a lot, the whole day. As I drive, as I park, as I back up, as I go to the store, as I unload, as I load, as I take a shower. My noggin is filled with her. Can't stop thinking about her. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, I promise, last thing, I have nothing else to say. I have to go poop. All the best. Take care. Bye.